Let's go with the mountain goat as well. You can't stop my Billy army. Greetings, freaks and folks, this is Vlad the Lad, back with another deck video and gameplay today, and today's champion is none other than Pantheon, because this chart right here shows the poll I had yesterday, and it shook up a little bit from the results that we had yesterday, but in the binge it was still Pantheon that you requested the most, or that it was your favorite champion out of all of these. So we're gonna play Pantheon, but not any Pantheon. We play Sneaky Pantheon, because if you know me, and you probably do, some of you guys, I look for the most edgy version, and Pantheon might be not the most competitive one, but it's definitely the most fun in my opinion. But I might be biased here. As always, if you don't want to check out all the deck tech, there's a Too Long Didn't Watch version in the timestamps. You can go check that out. So what is this deck trying to achieve? We want to go either Sneaky, which is the main reason why we play P&Z together with Pantheon. So we have a full set of Sunburg's map to make anything elusive and granted as well, and target something. I looked for things that level up Pantheon, because this requirement is that we target allies in 5 different rounds. And we can do this by a lot of things in this deck, and you might ask yourself already, why all these one-offs? But let me elaborate here one by one. We have the normal Faded as a full set. The Faded sets, we have Saga Siga, which is a 1-2 Faded. By the way, if you don't know already, Faded will grant you a unit +1/+1 if you target it once per round. And we have this on this dude. We have it on the Wounded White Flame, which is probably the strongest card in this deck, follower-wise. And we have Pantheon, which also has the Faded keyword. We have all of these as a full set. And then we have also Vi, which is just great in this deck. She will get this 10 damage pretty quickly with all these gems that we have. We have a full set of Mountain Goat that will provide us upon strike with gems that grant something +1 attack, and it goes really well with Faded, obviously. And we also have this with a one-off of Mentor of the Stones. I had a 2-off first, but then I cut one out because I wanted not the turn 3 play not to be too bricked, and we already have Wounded White Flame here, right? Also, what Vi provides us with is her signature card, which is Vi's Vault Breaker, and this allows us to also target multiple things at one turn if we really need to, and boost the Faded keyword for many units on our board. This is also why we included Vi in the first place, and she also really works really well with gems together, obviously, because for every gem she will pump up 2 attack, and also we can put on her the Overwhelm, for example, the Crystal Ibex, or like I said, the Sneaky way with the Sunburg's map. Big stats always want to be combined with Elusive and Overwhelm, and we have both of it in the deck. Pantheon already has the Overwhelm keyword, so we don't really need to give him that. But we have the Crystal Ibex to grant something Overwhelm, and we also have the Ayula, which is a one-off here and gives something Spell Sheet and Overwhelm. I have a lot of mixture between all these things, because I wanted to include Bastion, I wanted to include Overwhelm, and I wanted to do that with a targeting way, right? And Ayula is just providing all this in once, only for one turn, but most of the time you only need this for one turn. Probably on your Vi is the best thing, so you almost always want to keep your Ayula in hand for your Vi. Crystal Ibex is really good to just put it on your Wounded White Flame, or also on your Vi. So that's the package there, and why I have these one-offs here in the deck. I also have one-off of Shady Character, and also Shady Character is targeting a follower, which also triggers the Faded keyword and also the level up for Pantheon, which is a proactive play. And copying a unit that's already really big, because you really want multiple White Flames on your board, and if you already have a big one, you can just copy that and have a second big White Flame that already has probably Sunburg's map as well on it. This also goes really well with other cards in the deck, and I will talk about him right away because I can't hold it anymore. We have Jae Medarda, and in a very competitive version, probably you won't play Jae Medarda because he's pretty slow, but he really puts in the work in today's video, and you should definitely watch till the end to see his full glory. It's just awesome what he does for us. And he will also work with gems, he will work with Sunburg's map, he will work with any sort of targeting really that will draw us cards, and because we can run out of fuel with this deck, and Jae helps us to not do this. As well as this one-off of Progress Day, if we really are have a bricked hand and we have the time for it, we can do this one progress day to refuel our hand. We also have a Tour of Hush in here, really important card in today's meta, because most of the time you want to remove Ezreal, for example, where he goes off with Ezreal Kennen. It's a really important play, and yeah, there are a lot of things that you want to Hush really for one turn. So an important card if you play Targon, in my opinion, and the two of at least in this deck. So that's almost all of it explained already. We do have iterative improvements, which is also targeting a unit from us. Most of the time we can also steal another follower from the enemy, but most of the time we want to play this on our units to proc the Faded keyword again and level up Pantheon. This alongside the shady character is where we copy followers with, and I already copied the big ship from the Dreadway from Gangplank and won the game like this, so this can lead off to really hilarious plays as well. So I really love shady character as well as the iterative improvements in this deck. And Guiding Touch is just to, you know, cycle through our deck and also heal our Nexus potentially if we really needed to survive one more turn, as well as surviving with our units, because yeah, they get damaged, they get blocked, especially the Saga Seeker and the Wounded White Flame will have a lot of damage on them, and we can then heal them and save them from death. It's also why we have this in here, as well as Spell Cascade is just a really important card for this archetype to target units constantly and refuel and not run out of gas. So this is an offer of a build, more or less, and I want you to encourage to play around with it and probably, you know, take maybe out a Shield Vault or Ayula or the Crystal Ibex and use it for maybe another Bastion, or take out Bastion, get another shady character. You can really play around with this and find a very refined way, but after around like 10 or 15 games that I had up to now, I think this is the version I want to go with, and you can take this and do your best to make it the most fun, I guess. And before we jump into the gameplay, we jump into the Too Long Didn't Watch. So hello there, you lovely lads with little time. This is a deck built around Pantheon that wants to target your units, and around Vi, which will pump up really quickly with all these cheap spells and units that we have in the deck, as well as the complete Faded package with Wounded White Flame and also the Saga Seeker. And we have things like iterative improvements and also the shady character to target our units and copy our followers and boost them up, as well as we stand together, keep them alive. We have a full set of Sandburg's map that will give your units elusive, and we also have Overwhelm with the Crystal Ibex and the Ayula as kind of a finisher, as well as the Jae Medarda refuel and progress day. So if you want to know how these work together, you can always jump back and check the full deck. And for all you other guys who can't wait anymore, we jump into the games right now. So enjoy the matches. It's Yordles. Let's see if we can get sneaky on them. Sneaky Pantheon. Hush is a nice card actually to take to keep. Jae is too early, and Wounded White Flame is, I think, almost always a keeper. Okay, we exchange Jae for Jae. Okay, no place so far.
Mama's home.
That's... And then we go for Mr. Pantheon.
We were never fated to bow.
Wouldn't be a quest without some.
Of course he has Poppy. Everything else would be stupid, right? I could go with the We Stand Together now to progress to level up more, but I don't think it's really worth it. If he doesn't open attack, I have a good shield vault on Poppy. Yep. Thank you. We play it on... I think I want to play it on Pantheon, and the reason is because he has Overwhelm already, and I want to put Sandbox map on my Wounded White Flame. Is the plan.
One out of time.
This will also put him out of range from the Fleet Feather Tracker.
Nothing like the great
Okay.
outdoors.
Great? Huh, my foot. Things ain't like they used to be.
Okay, let's go with the Mountain Goat as well.
Let's cook 'em.
Doesn't attack with the tracker, it's interesting. So let's get rid of this I don't know, blocking. I don't think I care about Teemo too much. I think I care more about this value engine here than the commando. Pew pew indeed. Maybe I'll regret this, but I feel like Teemo isn't the biggest threat here. Alright, let's do an occasional open attack. We do have Stand Together in the back. Do I use it here? Probably don't. Looks like a decent block to me. Decent damage. Mistake, okay. And we can develop Mr. J.
I love the picture. The treasure's just a bonus.
Treasure's just the bonus. Yeah, I'm fine ending round. We do have blockers for everything. Open attacks, okay. Blocking like this, and we stay together.
Lock shields.
Maybe I'll regret that, but I think Pantheon is just fine with the Bastion together. Okay. Yeah, well, that saves your poppy, but nothing else. Yeah, take down Yordles with the Pantheon.
We will shake the heavens without victory.
The sneaky version. Ooh, it's Teemo Swain. I've seen this a lot recently, actually, in ranked. I don't really know why. And I lost a lot against it with this deck. Gotta be honest here. Yeah, I want to keep it like this. Guiding Touch and Iterative Improvements are maybe a bit too early. I want to find my other early units. Goat isn't too bad. Ooh, and White Flame is even better. Go with the goat. I want to get this wounded White Flame down, but I also want to have double goat into Pale Cascade if he blocks with the Loping Telescope. Yeah, this control just is annoyance. So let's force the block now. Target another unit. Here comes the flock. Or the poison dart.
Two, three, four.
Ugh. That's ugly.
Armed and ready.
Armed and ready indeed. Gonna take this trade this time around. And we go with... I think with the Zaxiga.
Shadows, demon.
Probably want to get Vi down next turn already. And with this banked spell mana, I have We Stand Together
Piltover&Zaun
on the scene. Play it like this. I don't think I need We Stand Together. Just play this Capella Cascade on him. I know that he has removal, but I want to have it out of him. Every removal that we can see here. Yeah. Let's edge. Let's edge. Oh, it's from the Conchologist. Ayula is a very good top deck, by the way, for Vi. I really want to play Jae, but it's unfortunately not the turn for him, because I need this Guiding Touch open if he damages my Vi and wants to flock it afterwards. Let's go with this as well. This is enough mana to heal her, even if I block her with the Electrician Yordle here. Yep.
There's the 1-2 punch.
I think I want to bait him here. Waiting for his poison dots to use. Yep, that's a flock. And in case he doesn't have any damage, I think for 2 mana, yeah, there's nothing. This is why we kept this, by the way. And I want to progress. No, I progressed his level up already. Okay, now he does this, to be expected, and now we can heal him. This is what I was waiting for, basically. So he doesn't have another flock target. Alright, Moonsilver into flock, okay. Yeah. I couldn't play around this. There was just no way. Like, who expects this anyway? Find another Vi, that's really interesting. I think I want to go with Zaga into see what he does. And then Ayula onto Vi. Yeah. That looks really good. To me.
The sun and stars will gaze
That's a lot of damage.
on my friend.
Prepared for anything.
Well, you weren't prepared for that, I guess. Eat this. And we do this. Push up the damage. Save our Zaga Seekers. Stay white. Level up Vi.
Coming to save the day.
Oh, wreck it. So if he gets down a Leviathan next turn, I have something to remove it with. There's the Leviathan, to be expected. But you don't have it. Oops. Boom! Hit it by.
That's a knockout.
Yes. Oof. That's a real tough one. Yeah. There's so much heal and stuff in it. Yeah, Lee Sin is a very hard matchup for us. These aren't really helping us. We need early plays like Zaga Seeker. And Wounded by Flame, yeah, that's pretty good. And this Sunburg's map will help as well.
Die when I am ready. Onwards!
Onwards!
The spirit gives to those who listen.
They always have it, it's so stupid. Go with the White Flame. Have Pale Cascade in the back.
Trickster never loses because
Who needs to win this? I always take this hit.
the dragon binds us.
There's your Pale Cascade. And here I show you mine. That's really good for this his lethal turn with Lee Sin. And getting down the Eye of the Dragon to 1 is... oh, never mind. He does have the Guiding Touch. Gets himself a Dragonling. Also has a Wounded White Flame. So let's get down Pantheon this turn. I don't have the means to kill this Wounded White Flame anyways this turn. Just don't have the spells for it. I mean, blocking Sunburg's map would also be a good play, right? But like this, I deny him the HP at least. Was the thinking behind that. Yeah, I probably should have gone with the Sunburg's map. Now that I look at it. And yeah, this is a white turn.
Piltover Enforcer
On the scene. I really need to get out this Eye of the Dragon.
Riddle me something cool.
Really thinking a lot here.
Stall the reckoning.
Justice Trouble coming at ya.
I mean, only this +3 attack and the other spell does stop it. Ah, doesn't have it. Twin Disciplines into Pale Cascade would have done it.
Okay, what did you do this time?
I wonder if I ever play a Sandbox map on Vi or on the Wood and White Flame. I think I'm playing it on the Vi, really. Do I? Because it's pretty easy for him to keep his Zoe alive if I put it on the Wood and White Flame. But then again, I spread out more on the damage. Fuck it, let's get it on the Dragon. In case we really need to, we can still hush the Zoe, even though I would like to not do that. He needs Twin Disciplines to survive that.
Scared? I don't blame you.
Alright, he has his will already. So let's put it back down on the board.
Your scars will be repaid in full.
That's a pretty good card. Lets me boost up multiple units. Let's attack like this. I really want him to spend mana on his Zoe, so he doesn't get to remove that. I just realized I do lose my Pantheon here. But is that okay to me? I think it really is. Yeah, I'm taking it. I don't level my... I think he wanted me to commit here anything, so he gets more value out of the sun. But I'm not falling for it. Removing this Zoe, 6 out of 10 or what it was, is way more important.
Master yourself. Master your
There is Lee, okay. Let's get down the Crystal Ibex. He needs 4 more spells. That's easier said than done. I love this Sandbox map here. And we have a Hush if he doesn't have enough spells to level him up preemptively. I think I want to play Jae.
treasure's just a bonus.
Treasure's just the bonus. The nuts would be for me that if he pulls Vi in with Lee and doesn't level him preemptively. This would make my life so much easier. That ain't it.
Our enemies cannot hide. Strike firmly. Center your spirit.
Come on, play the Resonating Strike and pass. Do it! Yes! Oh boy. Yeah, you can save him, but you can't make use of this spell anymore. Yeah, that was stupid. You should have pre-commit. Are you losing your Lee like this? Yeah. Alright, Lee is gone. We are still in the game, baby. Let's discover the unknown first.
Discover the unknown.
Hot shit. Eat this.
And then we dragon like this, I think. That's looking good to me. Level the light.
That's how we do it.
Maybe I should have built up lethal this turn, but I feel like it's not the turn yet. It's more like the turn 4 progress day. To find more answers. Yeah. And find Pantheon again. We have all the tools that we need in the hands, besides another Hush maybe.
When you return malevolence.
He doesn't get a Dragonling. There was my boy. If he doesn't kill him right away, I will shady character on Jae. But maybe a Guiding Touch beforehand. Yeah. he fucked up that moment where he didn't level his Lee preemptively.
And that's a knockout.
And our last matchup is Kennen and Ahri. With Shadow Isles together. Interesting concept. I'm curious, let's see that. Shield Wall is, I think, good to block the Ahri early on in turn 3, for example. Get rid of improvement. Saga Seeker is good for turn 1. That's very good. Wounded White Flame.
Is a trail painted with blood.
We always want to see Wounded White Flame.
If you can fight, show me.
He baited me. Yeah, Mountain God looks good here. Meh. Onwards. Here comes the recall. Yeah, to be expected. He plays him again and kills my dude. I was considering that play, but I don't really mind it too much. Because I want to have him spend his recalls early on, so he's running out of it at some point. Yeah, let's go with the white flame. Do we? I don't know. I think we do. He does have all the stuff. That's okay. I'm still not too mad at that. Take again. Needs to spin another recall. If not, we get the gem for free. Ew. Now that's an ugly card. Go with the mountain goat. And start finally leveling Pantheon here. Guess we're copying goats today. Some Mark of the Storm. Becomes the Power Cascade. I want to play my other goat just to make it so that he doesn't attack with Kennen this turn. Why do you want to save them? What? Why? Oh, okay. Of course, he can play the other Kennen, yeah. Makes sense. But you can't kill my goats here. You can't stop my Billy army. I'm healing this one. So that he's actually forced to block the marked one. Or he just palms it. Just occasionally buffing my goats on. I want to keep this gem for next turn. It's completely fine. Let's stun this annoyance here. I mean, he still has a sanctuary in hand, right? Doesn't really make sense. Let's start with the Saga Seeker.
From your shadows, demon.
I'm good on board, dude. I don't need to do anything. Kills the one goat. Let's heal this one, and oh, there's Jae. I thought of playing shitty character on to Mountain Goat, but I think I want to play Jae really. Okay, let's get him down.
You want excitement? You gotta leave the city.
Man, this recall shit is annoying. So he could kill my Saga Seeker, but I'm not too concerned about that. He can't really kill my Jae, because if so, I will draw a shitload of cards. I want to pass. Do your thing with these marks. Okay, he wants to take down the big goat, fair enough. This consumes all his marks in hand. Okay, let's see here. Let's get in the gem on this dude. And let's get a Sunburst map on this dude. We discover the unknown, and we go in. The Sanctuary basically forces me to open attack all the time, because he gets so much value out of it if he uses it on focus speed. so I won't pass over initiative. Either recall or palm on Jae is to be expected. Okay. Don't mind that. Have him down to 4 is a big deal.
I am lightning. I break the wind.
Yeah, now you need to start to ping Jae. Yeah. You don't want to do that. You really don't. I'm not worried about his damage on board. Let's get down Shady character. I have arrived. You wanna stun this right away, I think. Box. Okay. Yeah, well crap, I can't stop that. Who placed the box in here? What the hell? Alright, fair enough.
Wind and thunder.
Don't mind dropping it down to 9. Still want to use these marks on Jae. Yeah, give me the card draw. Okay, let's discover the unknown.
Discover the unknown. Discover the unknown. Discover the unknown.
That's glorious.
Discover the unknown.
Well, thanks for that.
Peace is a tale painted with blood.
Now Jae can go down. He did his job. I mean, I could save him. And I will. I won't want to let you down, Jae. I really won't. Jae MVP! Discover the unknown. So yeah, discover the unknown yourself. Try it out, it's a lot of fun. And yeah, if you haven't already, you can subscribe up here and you can check out my last Rumble deck, which was a lot of fun to play as well, on the right here. So go check that out next, and until next time, you stay legendary. Vlad out.